One of the mysteries of our solar system is that there could be a large, undiscovered world lying in the cold, dark depths. And it is called Planet 9. Planet 9 could be another huge planet in our solar system just waiting to be explored. Now, what kind of planet is Planet 9? Is the existence of Planet 9 actually real? Hello there, and welcome back to the Discover Space channel, where we join you as we venture into the depths of the universe. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get on to the video. Our understanding of the solar system has just undergone a significant change. We were raised with a complete understanding of the solar system, from our own sun to Pluto. We were positive that the solar system had only 9 planets. Pluto, the smallest and furthest planet in our solar system, was declassified by astronomers in August 2006, with the declaration that it should no longer be referred to as a planet. Pluto then received the label of dwarf planet. These dwarf planets lack the mass necessary to regulate their orbits. And, unlike planets, they do not clear their orbital path of extra material. Many people were forced to reconsider their views of the solar system when the list of planets in the system was lowered from 9 to 8. To make matters worse, astronomers claimed in early 2016 that the Sun may be orbited by a massive 9th planet that has never been identified before. The potential planet was given the name Planet 9 because, if confirmed, it would replace Pluto as the solar system's 9th planet. However, some astronomers and the general public are still referring to Pluto as the 9th planet, while others refer to the new one as Planet X or Planet 10, Planet Next, or Enormous Planet 5. This could be deceptive because the term Planet X or Planet 10 was also used to refer to an object that was first assumed to be the reason for irregularities in the orbits of Uranus and Neptune. In the past, the bulk of our planets were found by observing sunlight reflected off of them at optical wavelengths. We would need to see sunlight that traveled from the sun to the object in question, reflected off of it, and then returned to the observer in order to detect such planets. Planet 9 would be located in the Kuiper Belt, a disc-shaped region beyond Neptune's orbit that is more than 50 billion miles from the Sun, and is home to thousands of frozen objects. Astronomers would have found that some icy dwarf planets, or trans-Neptunian objects, exhibit mysterious clumping behavior in that far-off area of space. Many astronomical findings are made as a result of noticing the unusual behaviors of celestial bodies and then examining the reason behind them. Similar to Uranus, Neptune was found after its gravitational effect was noticed but not really explained. Planet 9 is thought to be 600 times further from the Sun than Earth, and maybe 10 times as big, based on current calculations. Powerful telescopes are currently being employed by astronomers all around the world in the search for Planet 9. If such a planet did exist, it would be situated in the Kuiper Belt, which is positioned many billions of kilometers beyond the dwarf planet Pluto and receives very little light or energy. Its orbit would be extremely elliptical, similar to many of the furthest planets. It's still unclear how Planet 9 came to be. Evidence suggests that Planet 9 was formed alongside the other planets in our solar system billions of years ago. In this scenario, the planet originated during a time when the solar system was still developing and planets were only starting to form out of the surrounding gas and dust. Before being dispersed by Jupiter or Saturn, it stayed close to the region where the large planets develop. Its orbit was then changed by nearby stars, and it only briefly appeared to stir things up before vanishing once more. Despite its mass and orbital pattern, visual evidence is still needed for it to be formally accepted as a known planet. The majority of scientists think that Planet 9 was an ice giant core that was expelled from a significantly smaller orbit during the chaotic formation of our solar system. With all these in mind, it still begs the question, if Planet 9 really exists, why haven't people seen it? Researchers are unsure that Planet 9 exists, even though locating it could take years and years based on their tracking of its gravitational pull across the Kuiper Belt. For a variety of reasons, scanning an orbit pattern with a 10 to 20,000 year period can take a long time. To begin with, at its furthest distance from the Sun, this hypothetical planet would not exert any gravitational pull on any other planets, making it more challenging to track its movements. Due to this, only about 50% of the orbit falls within the searchable zone, making the search a guessing game and one that will take a long time. It is incredibly difficult to identify due to its great distance from the Sun, and the fact that it doesn't emit any light of its own. There is, however, reasons to be optimistic in the quest for Planet 9. Planet 9 cannot be seen from where it is thought to be because it is too far away. The Veracity Rubin Observatory in Chile, which went online in 2021, will begin a 10-year survey of the skies this year. As a result, countless more Kuiper Belt objects are anticipated to be identified. Close examination of their orbits may be able to confirm or deny the existence of Planet 9, as well as give details about its origin and location. Now, what will happen if it doesn't? When the 3.2 gigapixel camera on the Big Synoptic Survey Telescope on Chile's islands is completed in 2023, it will be the biggest digital camera ever made and capable of taking comprehensive images of the night sky in record time. If Planet 9 isn't identified before then, that fantastic new telescope could be able to help us out. It has the potential to illuminate not only Planet 9, but also 5 or 6 other expected distant objects of a similar sort, possibly even with longer orbits than Planet 9, our most recent cosmic mystery. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in with us for another cosmic mystery yet to be unraveled. Be sure to comment down below what you want to know more of next, and we'll explore that together. See you then.